Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Zero, and welcome back to Bevel's Painting. Previously in Bevel's Painting, we beat the game with all the endings. Now we've unlocked the secret extra scenario using the Konami code. So far, extra scenario is the same. Interesting. Yeah, here it is, extra stage. Enjoy Bevel's Painting in a new way. Very difficult. I really wish I could get that Toho outfit. Oh my god, you bastards! You bastards! What have you done? You had to resort to this, didn't you? Just had to be this way. Ay. I better be. I'm still the green demon. Ah, they actually speak in English now. That's interesting. Let me see if I can find any dialogue. That's new. I don't want this meat. Oh, everything else is English, but now suddenly you guys can't speak? Well, it didn't matter anyway. I am become destroyer of worlds. I also have to solve this damn puzzle again. Simple enough. They've given me TNT. Now I can go grief the town. Nah, I don't need to be here. I got my bombs. We don't need painting anymore. We just need destruction. Excellent. They've been hiding a lot of things behind pillars like this. Ah! Okay. Now I just gotta remember how to get back. Shit! Six tile down. This one. Okay. So complicated. I am the Otis. Now I create, travel, and just destroy. I wonder what the big twist will be at the end for the Creeper's son. The ball's empty. Hmm? This is something. Okay, it solves things, and I don't really get this area though. Oh, we can go for the green world now, rather than the red. That's simple enough. I'm Toho! Excellent! What I've always wanted. Oh my god, even the art! Yes! Hello there. Now I am playing Yominiki. Just the looping worlds. I could go until I find something that stands out, like this. Then die. Oh, okay. Pretty well, I thought I was dead there. What do you want, rabbit? I've... Have you been waiting for me? Macaron saved me. It's great being a Toho. Life is peaceful. Alright, looks like I've reached the equivalent of Black World. And I have a save point finally. Nice. I've noticed they've done an inverted thing. So this is essentially the inverted Castlevania. This is new. Alright, crayon. Any more crayons? No. Ducky. Ducky ain't so friendly. Ducky's a murderer now. Much more fitting with its red eyes. Alright, Ducky's gone. Ducky got bored. Study key. Oh, there's gotta be a crayon in here. There it is. Green crayon. Is this a trap? Is it? Oh, it's not a trap, it's just designed to annoy me. Manually using keys. Canvas scraper. Everything I could see scares me. So I burned it. Burnt it black to erase it all. I don't care if I'm alone. This is the world I wanted. I'll use the canvas scraper. Let's scrape that off. Now we have another crayon. Let's go, Zay. I really gotta check to see if those are new. Messages are just the old ones recycled. Oh, Christ. Let's go, Zay. What do you want? In fact, you're saying wait. And now you're saying don't. Let's see, don't go. You're here. And all you have to do is just become a Minecraft creature. So, that's truly it for Bevel's painting. I have kind of mixed feelings about this game. Some of the game feels kind of underdeveloped, but the other times, it feels pretty unique. It does a little bit of an interesting way of storytelling. It's pretty gimmicky, but it works, it's got this little bit of charm, and it doesn't stay too long. And it actually does the exact opposite as some of these games have done, where there's a little too much useless dialogue. It kind of just keeps its pace going. Could have been a little more color to the world. For a painting world, it's sometimes pretty bare bones, is one of my complaints. And for these type of games, rather, we've seen some other painting worlds, and one obvious example, and they've been very detailed and colorful, and this game is kind of lacking that for what it is. But it's interesting in its symbolism, and it's overall, like I said, a very solid, unique concept of the unique languages, and the language being like a kind of thing that Bevel made up, and now you have to, like, everything is in that language, kind of like a way a kid kind of retreats into their world and makes up little languages and characters and things. It does all that well. The confusing thing, of course, is about the doppelgangers. I think the black-haired Bevel is the original Bevel. That's the real one. Because when you look at the crayon drawing, she used blue crayon. Because she doesn't have any black crayons, if I remember correctly. And usually blue is a substitute for black. Like whenever you're drawing things, or if you look at anime, usually blue is a substitute for black. And the father had the blue hair in the drawing, so I think Bevel had black hair. If she had the gray hair her entire life, she would have drawn it differently. Now, what I think is the black hair Bevel represents her past and her youthful innocence, the original Bevel. And her having white hair in the real world is kind of her having the stress, in the sense, going gray from stress. It represents her current life and her kind of depression and stuff, and holding on to the past and everything. That's why most of the bad endings involve essentially killing off the white-haired Bevel, or killing the black-haired Bevel, and going back to the real world and being dead, essentially, or incomplete, or she murders her friends or something. Something bad happens. In both of the good endings, the white-haired Bevel either merges with the black-haired Bevel, or the black-haired Bevel takes over. And in a sense, there's been some other anime and games that have done this whole gimmick. It'd be a huge spoiler to mention which ones. Some of them they do it in reverse, with the white-haired being the real one and the black-haired being the fake one. But I know at least two that have done those exact color hair combinations. Not black, I think one was red actually, but essentially, with the one hair color representing the modern and the other hair color representing the past and so on. And personas and all that jazz. That's how all it works. Why they both exist at the same time in the beginning of the game, I don't know. It could be like a deep thing, like, the past is always with me, or... I'm not gonna think too hard about it, to be honest. I suppose you could also assume that the white hair one might have been a doppelganger the entire time. In the beginning of the game, she doesn't actually exist. And only the black-haired one can see her and interact with her, because that's the real Bevel. And of course, she sees her own personality in a sense. Everyone else doesn't see that Bevel, because they don't think she exists. Like, she doesn't, wherever she doesn't actually exist. That's how it works. So when you get the bad endings, you see yourself as the white-haired Bevel. And that's because the bad endings, there's no emotional closure, and that's how she views herself, and how others views her as is the black-haired Bevel. So that's how I would explain the opening scene. Anyway, so, thank you all for watching me play Bevel's painting. There's still one more video to come that kind of comprises all the endings with no commentary. Plus, translations for things I missed. So, if you haven't played the game and you're still curious about stuff like that, stay tuned for that. Aside from that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.